The Switch, Beth O'Leary's follow-up to the FLATSHARE, did not disappoint. Again, it's a story from two perspectives, a granddaughter and a grandmother. Lena, a 20-something high achiever in London, has struggled with her mental health and at work after the death of her sister, Carla. Lena's manager directs her to take 2 months leave. She finds herself at a loose end. 79-year-old Eileen, Lena's grandmother, is in Leeds, Yorkshire. She's had a tumultuous few years. Her husband left her for another woman, her granddaughter died, and she's been looking after her daughter who has also struggled since Carla's death. Lena and Eileen are close, talking on the phone regularly. Eileen suggests the two of them swap places in life. Eileen went to stay at Lena's London apartment with her flatmates, and Lena went to Eileen's cottage in Yorkshire. They even swapped phones, and Eileen borrowed Lena's high heels. They fit into each other's lifestyles well, making friends and building communities. They try new things. Eileen tried online dating, and helps Lena's friend with her dating, and also tried her hand at event planning. Throw in a gaslighting, cheating boyfriend, Ethan, a casual affair, Todd, an actor from the West End, and a new flame, Jackson, and there's the romance. There's also some same-sex relationships and mentions about diverse families. The secondary characters get good coverage, especially Eileen and Lena's friends. There are some funny scenes, especially involving Eileen and her well-meaning meddling. While Eileen and Lena don't speak as much during their life swap, they always have each other's back. I wasn't close to my grandmother, and I do wish I had the strong bond Eileen and Lena have. There were some themes around grief too, which moved me as I read this on the eve of the anniversary of the death of my best friend. This is a book about intergenerational friendships and unexpected happiness through a change of scenery. I couldn't have figured myself out if I'd not been someone else, Lena said. A poignant line in a really lovely book. Thanks, Beth. I listened to the audiobook and loved the narrators. It was a quick read, but I didn't want it to end. The story is predictable, warm and funny, full of endearing characters, and an absolute joy to read. But, and this is what makes it special, it's not all puff and fluff. As she did in the FLATSHARE, O'Leary weaves in some beautiful layers that add an unexpectedly rich texture to an already wonderful narrative. This is a fabulous book full of wonderful three-dimensional characters. They'll have you laughing and crying and sniggering. At its heart, it's a book about community, so perfect for these weird times. It was so well written. This book swallowed me up, and every time I had to put it down I couldn't wait to pick it back up again. It's a magical reading experience that made me forget all the troubles of the world. There is a satisfactory backstory that links both their journeys, and it's all rather fun. The writer has a light touch as she steers the story along. Very light reading and so good-hearted. An easy and enjoyable non-threatening book. Click link in description for more reviews.